Hello, everybody. I gotta find my stream. Oh no, I can't find my stream. Hello, everybody. Hi, Scotty and Chewy and Mickey and Derek and Mooney and Danny and Gina and Big D. Hi. And hi, Brayden and Muppet and Gina Bittenbender. And let me see if I missed anybody. I probably did. Hi, anybody I missed? Chicklets, hi. Chewy, hi. Atroskind? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, sorry, but hi. And you asked, can I crossbreed rainbow fish? Just wondering because I have 3 rainbows, a bosamani, and a turquoise rainbow, and a red rainbow. They will crossbreed with each other, but it's pretty discouraged to sell the babies or anything because they're kind of frowned upon, the crossbred ones. Hi, Carla. Kev, hi. Golden Nugget, Pleco, hi. And Frank, hi. Amy, hi. Dan Slee, hi. Ollie, hi. John, hi. Atreus. Hi, Atreus. So how is everybody doing tonight? I think I accidentally, I did. I shut it off my stream, so I need to get that back up. And I need to do that by going to my channel to grab it. Okay. So there I am. Punchy is right in front of my face, I see. But I need to shrink that one down so I can read the chat. There we go. I know I'm really tired, so I'm probably not going to go a long time tonight. No, they're charcoals and oil paint. I work in charcoal, some colored pencil, and oil paint. Hi, GRB. OG-san, hi. Link for the calendar. I guess I can do that. Hang on. And Priscilla's got a calendar, too, that I'm going to throw a link out for. Priscilla's calendar is beautiful, and it's all fishy stuff. I'm going to throw that out there. And it's beautiful. And leave. Let me see. Oh, no. Priscilla, I don't have your link. So you need to throw it out there for me. Hi, Maria. So Priscilla, throw out the link for your calendar. I think you're a mod. Yes, you are. So as soon as you get a chance, Priscilla, you throw out a link for yours. And as soon as my slideshow's done, I'll pull up a link for mine. Oh, good, Holly. I love having as many artists as possible. I love promoting other artists and showing my art off, and I love art. But I have a giveaway that I'm going to do tonight too, but it is a print, and I can only do it in the U.S. Just so everybody knows, the little cards that I give away, when I give them away, I can send them anywhere, but this is going to be a print of the coyote that was on the thumbnail. And it was a 38 by 4 or 36 by 48 inch oil painting. It was a big one. And I'll tell you about it when I show the print off. Priscilla, throw your link up. I had it, but I don't have it right now. Hi, Chris John. Oh, nice, Holly. There is always, always, always room for improvement, Danny. Always. And I never, ever, ever like them when I first finish them. I have to leave them sit for a couple weeks and then decide if they're any good or not. Like not look at it, because they never, ever, hi, Mississippi. They never turn out like you envision them when you start, like when you're doing a piece of art. They never, ever turn out quite like you're thinking they're going to, so you never like them. But that's why I learned a long time ago to like put it against the wall and not look at it for a couple weeks and then look at it fresh. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Jessica Socks. Hi, S. Live mosquito larvae. Very good, GRB. Your art has morphed from charcoals and pencils to photography and woodworking. But if that's what you enjoy doing, then that's what you should be doing. That's the thing. Yep, always got to walk away from them for a little while and not look at them. Because like I say, you have this vision in your head when you start, but they never quite turn out how you thought they were going to, so you don't like them when you first finish them. And I've sold some nice stuff really cheap because I sold it instantly and then looked at it later and I was like, oh, Jesus, why did I do that? So I have learned to put them away for a little while, like not look at them at all, and then look at them fresh and decide. Was trying to find my PayPal. My PayPal is just under my Gmail. But Priscilla, find your calendar and throw it up there. Yeah, I have a calendar that is mostly wildlife and Western art. And Priscilla has a calendar that is fishy art. And hers is quite a bit cheaper than mine, probably because of the way that we are publishing them. Because I couldn't sell mine for what she's selling hers for, or I would be losing money with every calendar. But so you got two different choices if you're looking for a calendar. Priscilla's got a really awesome one with fish art, and then I've got one with wildlife art. So this is just about done, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab my calendar and put it up. Priscilla, put the link up for your calendar. Hi, Alex. How are you? That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, Jessie. Buy them both. Oh, this still is only halfway done. So you'll just have to wait a minute, and then I'll throw up the... Well, let me see if I can find it. I am so tired tonight. I stayed up until like 5:30 in the morning, and then I didn't sleep. I got up about 10, but I only slept a couple hours, so yeah. So I'm not going to stay on a whole long late tonight because I can't, because I'm tired. Okay, I gotta shut that off. And here is the link for mine. Yes, we did. We were watching and talking to each other while we were watching, messaging back and forth. Okay, here is a link to my calendar. Did you throw up the link to your calendar, Priscilla? She should get them on Friday, kept the cost as low as possible. Yeah, I should do that, but I kind of went to expensive out. They're really nice, but they are more expensive. Okay, Maria, I know the feeling. My eyes are burning like heck from lack of sleep. I don't know it, Jane. You love the pea puffers? Yeah, Jessie has that one, HD Aqua. That was one of my giveaway. I give away the little drawings. They're only like 2.5 by 3.5. And I normally give 3 away every stream, but I'm still having a little bit of trouble with my arm injury. So I didn't get any done for this stream. I did, Fred. My arm, I kind of set it back a little bit. Like I overstretched it or something because I've been having a little bit of trouble with it. But it is, in general, it's healing up. But I didn't do any drawing this week because, any of the little drawings this week because I'm just still having trouble with it. You were way jealous. Does Jesse even like pink puffers? He should send it to me. Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. But I got the first order of calendars in. There's an opening deal on my channel. And I believe they're going out tomorrow. I had to wait because my Patreon account money from that should hit the bank tomorrow, and then I'll have enough money to send everything. Because I don't have deep pockets and shipping costs. So, but the first batch of 10 is going out tomorrow, and then probably Friday or Saturday I'll order the next batch of 10. So some of you that ordered will be getting it right away, and some of you will probably be getting it within a couple weeks. But it's a pre-order thing, so if you want one, order it. Hi, Atkins. Did somebody post Priscilla's calendar for me? Does anybody have the link to it? I have not seen her post it, and I want her to post it. But she's being stubborn, so somebody post her calendar for me. She did? Okay. Thank you, Priscilla. There we go. Now we got it up there again. And this one is mine. Which, like I say, mine is mostly like you're looking at, like Western art and wildlife. And Priscilla's is fishies. Let's see. I think we're tired of looking at this stuff, huh? I could turn it off. Or pause it for a minute. I'm going to pause it, then I'll turn it back on later. Because I want to show you the print that I'm giving away tonight. Tonight. Because I don't have the 3 little drawings I normally do. But I am going to give away a print. So, the print is of the coyote that was on the thumbnail. This is a limited edition print. It is the last one that I have left. And it is number 2 out of 100. And it's about 8 by 10.5, something like that. Anyway, the original painting was 36 by 48 oil painting, which is really big. And it's called Keeper of the Sage. And like I say, it's number 2 out of 100. And it is a painting that came from a friend of mine up by Gillette, Wyoming. On his ranch, there was a buck that got hung up on the fence. And when he found it, it was too late. It was dead, so he drug it out behind his house. And then there was coyotes and magpies, which is the scavengers of the sagebrush. And they keep, like, dead meat and stuff cleaned up. And that's why it's called Keepers of the Sage. And then, like I say, it's number 2 out of 100. And it is the last one left. And it's a very low number for a limited edition print. So it is a darn good gift. So, but unfortunately, I can't do this one out of the U.S. because it would cost me too much to ship it because it's big. So that is going to be the giveaway later. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. And I pulled up my calendar, but I must have shut it off again. I was going to share my calendar, but I will. Yep, I don't have it up anymore. So I'll go ahead and go back and finish this up. So like I say, in a little while, we'll do the giveaway for that. That would work, Leah. If you want to enter and you win, if you want to pay the postage, that is just fine with me. That totally works for me. It's just I don't have very deep pockets right now, so I can't like ship it overseas myself, but I can totally ship it to you if you're willing to pay the postage on it. And like I say, it's actually a fairly worth quite a bit of money print because it is the last one and it is a really low number. It's number 2. I used to have a customer that bought every number 1 that I ever did. So, but this one's number 2, so it's low. So it would totally be worth the postage. Because like I say, it's a pretty low number and it's a limited edition. Thank you, Candy. Throw up Priscilla's too, don't forget. Okay, Mickey. I know, don't push the buttons, huh? Because, yeah, they kind of frown upon, am I right, Bob, that like crossbreeding rainbows is kind of frowned upon? Because they, like a lot of times when you buy them, they have a specific river area that they came from and all this kind of stuff. And people try to keep them pure. So they don't really like, I mean, if you're going to keep them yourself, I don't think it's a problem, but you don't really want to sell them or anything or spread them out in the hobby if they're crossbred ones. Or if you do give some to somebody, make sure you tell them that they are not purebred, they're crossbred. Right? There's always some hardcore fish people out there that hate hybrids. Yeah, especially with the rainbows. With the rainbows, it's kind of a no-no. Yes, we want your calendar up there too, Priscilla. People can have more than one calendar, you know. And if they don't really like wildlife art and would rather have fish art, then we need your calendar up there too. Yeah, that's true, Dragonlet, that's part of it too. Many rainbows are endangered and keeping them pure is important. So I don't know a lot about rainbows, but that's what I've heard anyway, is you kind of don't want to mix rainbows. And my hand is cramping up tonight. I'm telling you, my arm was doing really, really good, and now it's not. But it's not going like all the way backwards. It just did a little bit of backwards healing. Okay, Priscilla. So yeah, get Priscilla's calendar pre-ordered if you want to, so that she knows how many she needs to make. plus mixing rainbows gives you ugly fish. Yeah, I don't know, but I do know that people do want to keep them purebred, and a lot of rainbows, the rainbows that you really want are the ones where you've got a location for them, like exactly where they came from, and it's usually in the name. And you don't want to mix them with other stuff. Yeah, other rainbows, you just don't want to. You want to keep them pure. Porn art? No, Pam art. Not porn art. Palm art. Pam art. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Oh, Bob. Is my Yazzie there listening to me? Rainbow breeders sound a lot like ethical dog breeders. Yeah, it could be. Oh, that sounds so cute, GRB. Well, if they never get it back out in the wild, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. The thing is, hi, George. They have restocked wild fish, wild rainbows that were extinct from hobbyists. So that's another reason for keeping them pure, is because if something happens and they need some purebred ones to put back out in the wild, they want them to be pure. And also, you don't want another hobbyist to end up with a mix and not know about it, because they would be wanting to keep, like theirs pure, and it just would not be a good thing. So, okay, I'm going to put up my calendar real quick, and then we will call that good, but I might as well put up the calendar while I'm thinking about it. So hold on, let me pull that up. If Priscilla would have had time to be on tonight, I would have her up here showing off her calendar too. But she had a little bit of an issue today and couldn't come on tonight. So hang on, let me share real quick. I'll put my calendar up there real quick. Okay. I'll back it up just a hair to show off my little bouncing letters there, bouncing numbers. Some women charities in Australia use fireman calendars as fundraisers. I actually, one year, one of my daughters gave me one for a gift, a fireman calendar, which was pretty awesome. I liked it. And, but it kind of led to disappointment, because I was working in the deli and some firemen came in and got some food. And when they left, I told the deli manager in Cheyenne that I should sue the store for misrepresentation, because the firemen didn't look anything like the calendars. I was quite disappointed. You're listed as vulnerable in the wild too, Chewy? Yeah, rainbow breeders are very specific about type, color, comportment, and I think that a lot of it is they want to know the location too, so they can keep them pure. with the location that they're from. So, yeah. So I hope everybody is having a nice day. Like I said, I'm very tired tonight. Just because I was up way too late and then didn't sleep and then got up to check numbers again, which didn't do me any good. Anyway, this is what I'm giving away tonight. It is a limited edition print, number 2 out of 100. And it's from a 36 by 48 oil painting called Keepers of the Sage. And it's a coyote and some magpies waiting in the wings for their dinner. Thank you, Gina. The best calendars when you were a kid were the ones at the mechanic shop. Yeah. Thank you, Darlene. And hello, if I didn't say hello yet. Has anyone ever kept Madagascar rainbow fish? Yeah, Bob might. Bob has a lot of different rainbows. I'm not sure what he's got. And Bentley has a lot of rainbows. And Bob Steenfot has a lot of rainbows, or had a lot of rainbows. Yeah, Bob's all about the rainbows. There is no time limit. It's just I just like every time I get at least 10, then I put in an order. So it's just a pre-order thing. Let me know how many you want and all that stuff. So no, there's no time limit. I'll probably be doing them like up until December sometime. You have 4. I figured you probably did. So Bob's got some Madagascar rainbows. At Kaler's Aquatics. And if you haven't subscribed to him yet, you should. The Madagascar rainfish were plentiful in the mid-70s. We had them in the pet shop that I worked at. Very nice. I think most rainbow fish you can keep in community tanks, as long as they're compatible with everything you're keeping them with. Even the little tiny pseudomugal rainbows you can keep with other fish, as long as they aren't big enough to eat them. Yep, and there's Priscilla's calendar. You would love to have a rainbow tank, but wouldn't want anything smaller than a 200-gallon for them. Depends upon what kind they are. I kind of have been thinking about getting some of the little, not the pseudomugals, but the small rainbow fish. I forget what they're called. The little green, bluish green ones. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Somebody will throw the name out there. My mind is foggy tonight because, like I said, I did not get a whole lot of sleep. Praycox, yes, Candy, that's it. Oh, my daughter just sent a message. She said, "Never have I been so vested in the competition between two creepy old men." Oh, that's funny. You had them often with crebensis in the same tank. Great combination. Yeah, that sounds nice. Threadfin rainbows are nice too. My son has some of them. I like some of the little ones like size of the thread fins too. The neon blues are really nice too. Yes. I know, huh, Moogie? That's all the politics we're gonna do. That's as close as we're gonna come to politics, but it just struck me funny, so I had to tell you. Or that's what she said. Never have I been so vested in a popularity contest between two creepy old men. Oh, that cracks me up. Bob has giant crebensis. I know, huh, Priscilla? Like I say, I didn't sleep at all last night and got up this morning and sat in front of the computer again. And we still don't know what's going on. Be right back, Brother Just. Oh, I love pygmy quarries. They're like one of my favorites. Oh, your brother just sent a video from California. Okay. In that tank with the light on back there, I've got some pygmy quarries in that tank. I had a whole bunch of them, and then the shrimp in the tank kind of crashed because I let it get too many shrimp. And I lost some of them then. And I think I had like 9 left. And now I think I'm up in the 20s again. I just kind of let them colony breed in there. Do golden killifish breed in their own tank, or do I have to have special water parameters? I don't know. I have never bred killifish. I think they have to have soft water, but I am not positive about that. You've had one for a year that survived from original 3, and you just bought 8 more. Yeah, if you have a lot of plants in there and you don't have anything that will eat the babies, because babies are really small, they will colony breed. Instead of laying on the glass like a lot of quarries, they like the female carries the eggs and places them underneath the leaves of plants. And then when they hatch, they're very, very tiny and black, so they're hard to spot. So I never gravel vacuum that tank because the first time they had babies, I gravel vacuumed and I accidentally sucked some up without realizing they were there. Oh, thank you, Mooney. Very sweet. Thank you very much. You got some calendars that are going out tomorrow, Mooney. Like I said, I had to wait for my Patreon money to get in the bank tomorrow so that I can send everything. Oh, there's some that come from hard water, brackish and soft. Okay. That should work, Danny. I would think that would work. When I had a huge colony of them going, I started out with like, I think I had 8, and after a while I had like 35 or so. But I had them in with the Kubota raspboras in a heavily planted tank. And both the raspboras and the pygmy cories were both breeding in there. Buy something delicious. Okay, you have a good night. Yep, you better go to bed if you got school in the morning. I am actually only going to go probably for about another half an hour just because my eyes are blurry and I'm extremely tired tonight. But I wanted to do some kind of a short live stream because I've been missing some lately and I want to quit missing them. So, and sometimes I feel like if I don't have something, like if I don't have the little cards to give away, then I don't want to do one. And it's been really hard to do the cards with my arm being injured. So I just decided to do one and give away a print. The native killifish of the USA are hardwater killifish. Cool. Yes, thanks for coming in. And I'm going to have a cigarette. Oh, Brian Taylor sent some money for a calendar. Very cool. I'll probably get that in this week's order, and they will be here in probably a week and a half or so. So that is awesome. Thank you, Kev. Well, that's what everybody says, but I still feel bad when I don't have anything to give away because I've just gotten used to giving away, doing some drawings for giveaways in every stream. And then when I don't have them, I feel guilty. You just quit? You quit smoking? Oh my gosh, then you'd better turn your back because I'm going to have a cigarette. And I don't want to make you crave one. Thank you, Cody son. But like I said, I've kind of gotten used to giving them away, so I kind of hate not to. But my arm just kind of did a little bit of a backwards thing to where I'm having a little bit of trouble drawing, but it is still don't worry though, because it is generally still healing. It's just I did something wrong and kind of set it back a little bit. Oh no, you're on team anti-cigarette. Well, you'd better not look either because I'm having a cigarette. Cigarette and my coffee. And everybody who's anti-cigarette, have a nice day. So, everybody talk for a second because I'm going to have a cigarette. I know my son's that way too. He quit about 2 years ago, and when I go up and visit him, he kind of like still craves a cigarette while I'm having one. Oh, I totally feel your pain, Derek. I hate using my phone because I'm constantly backspacing and correcting because I have trouble hitting the wrong buttons on the phone. Holy crap, Moonstone. That's what it was like in Massachusetts when I lived there. They were, and this was like, oh God, about 12 years ago. The state tax was so high, they were like $8, $8.50 a pack of cigarettes there in Massachusetts. And that's when packs of cigarettes were like maybe $1.75, $2 everywhere else. But I make these myself. I pack them myself. I just buy the tobacco and I buy the tubes and I pack them myself, and they cost me about $1 a pack. Ooh, Leah. I know I heard like England and Australia are really, really expensive too. Yeah, $50 a pack. Holy cow. $50 a pack. Whoa. $160. Huh. I don't know, Bob. Very strange. Okay, we have strange things going on in the stream. Sorry. That sounds cool, Chewy. Yeah, I saw that, Bob. I'm going to watch it after this stream is over. 5.50 nap, 5 for your drink. Yep, I used to work at Starbucks. I know how that goes. The cigarette hate is real. No kidding, Mooney. Yes, that is true. And there's nobody that hates cigarette smoking more than an ex-smoker. I saw that, Mooney, where you were trying to, just small amounts of it, like tiny amounts of they're trying to legalize, like personal use stuff. National Parks of Thailand is a good resource, huh? You quit smoking in 2005. That's good, Aquaballs. You're an ex-smoker, but you're also sane. I know. I've had some really bad ex-smokers like get after me. What can you do? Hmm. Yep, just say have a nice day. I saw somebody had posted on Facebook that deal where nobody get mad at me for this. Somebody had posted on Facebook a post about them passing a law that you can't smoke in the car with kids, which actually was in England and Wales. It was not here. They did not pass that law here. But somebody got like all excited and said was, and then they posted, this picture saying that, it got, you can't smoke in the car with kids and blah, blah, blah. And everybody was on there saying that um, it was such a good thing that and all that, and going on and on and on. So I posted on there this picture that I have of like somebody, it's like taken from the perspective of somebody sitting in the car having a cigarette, and it's pouring down rain outside, and their kids are standing in front of the car alongside the road. And it said, my kids don't really like that law that well. And everybody got mad at me. And I thought it was hilarious. Is it in Alabama? Yeah, there's probably a few states where it is, but it's not nationwide. Sorry, I'm talking to Bob. Yeah, I know that secondhand smoking is a controversial thing in itself. The thing is that Jessie had, when she was like about 11 or 12, she had a teacher that she absolutely loved. And the teacher spent a whole class time talking about secondhand smoke. And so Jessie came home from school and she told me that when I smoked, it actually hurt her more than it hurt me. And I said, how do you figure that? And she said, well, because of secondhand smoke. I'm like, well, I'm smoking and I'm breathing in the smoke. So there. Yeah, I know in Denver you can't even smoke out on the sidewalk. I hated Denver. A chronic secondhand smoker. He didn't smoke, but he wanted you to come out and have a cigarette. I don't know. I've never met anybody like that. You get the gas pump thing with fires and stuff. Yeah. I had this guy when I worked at the convenience store, this guy came in and he got gas, and then there was something wrong with this truck and he had to call a tow truck, and he said it was leaking gas. So he pushed it off to the side, and he came in and he asked me if I had anything that he could put in. It was just a little tiny bit of gas, but he came in and asked me if I had anything that he could like put on top of the gas, because he didn't want somebody to walk by with chewing tobacco and spit on the gas and have it catch fire. It's like, what? Yeah, but they are fine with the Purina dog food smells from the plant in Denver. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but Denver, like I say, you can't even, like, you can't smoke on the sidewalk, or you can't, like, stop at, you can't stop at, like, a Starbucks and get a coffee and sit outside at one of their tables outside and have your coffee and a cigarette because you can't have a cigarette in public. And I'm like, what the heck? People in New Jersey and New York pump gas while the car is still running. Yeah. I've done that when it's been like super, super cold, like in the minus 20s and stuff, because I don't want to shut off the truck and have it not start again. Yeah, evidently, if you spit tobacco and gasoline, it'll catch on fire. I'm glad you caught that, Derek, because I was sitting there going, what? It used to be illegal to pump your own gas in Oregon, but they changed it a few years ago. When I was growing up, you couldn't pump your own gas. They had gas station attendants. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, you aren't supposed to here either. You aren't supposed to talk on the phone while you're pumping gas because the static electricity and stuff can catch on fire. You still can't pump your own gas in Oregon. I thought they changed it, Money. Didn't they change it a couple years ago to where you could? Because there was all kinds of jokes about people not knowing how to pump gas and they must be from Oregon. Nope, huh? Okay, Atkins says the same thing. In Portland, we have gas station attendants. Okay, so they didn't change it. I grew up in Scappoose, so yeah. When I worked at the convenience store, of course, we had gas pumps, and there was a couple times, and I know some of you have heard this before, but it still stuns me. The way the gas pumps here work is you have to prepay before you take the nozzle off the pump. Because if you don't, then the reader screen will say, please replace the nozzle. Because you have to like run your card before you lift the nozzle out. So I've had a couple people when I worked there that came in the store to tell me that they were trying to get gas, and the gas pump was telling them that we needed to put a new nozzle on it because it said please replace the nozzle. So they thought it meant that I needed to take a new nozzle out there and replace the nozzle on the pump. Yep. I know smokers are treated like lepers in a lot of places. I get stared at if I smoke outside, but I don't really care. You're that girl sitting at the pump for 10 minutes crabbing about the port service in Vancouver. Okay. I had a lady that came in and she like put in $20 in gas. And she filled up her tank and she had $5 coming back, right? So it's like I'm the only person in the store and I'm waiting on customers, and she's out in the pump at the pump, and she gets done and has $5 coming back, and she sat there laying on her horn and then standing there with her arms crossed and tapping her foot, waiting for me to bring her out her $5. I'm sorry, but that's not how it works. You can come back in the store and get your $5. People always drive away with the nozzle still attached to their car. Yeah, that happened like 4 or 5 times when I was working at the convenience store too. But most of the pumps now have like breakaway nozzles or breakaway hoses up by the top up above the tank, there'll be a little socket thing, and if someone does that, it comes loose and breaks off so that you don't have gas pouring all over it. Automatically shuts off there when it breaks off. And then you're supposed to get a special person in there to put it back on again, but I've shoved it back on myself plenty of times. But every time I've had that happen, it was a man. Just letting you know. Every time that's happened when I was there, it was a man. I know before they made it where you can't smoke in any public building at all, I worked at this restaurant, and the owner smoked, and I smoked, and half of our customers smoked. It was a little tiny town in Washington, and this couple came in that were traveling through, and they like stuck their nose up in the air and asked me where our non-smoking section is. And I pointed to this Bob. Anyway, I pointed to a table in the corner and I said, it's that table right there. They were kind of mad at me, but oh well. I'm not going to tell on Bob, but it's funny. Yeah, one female out of 25. That sounds about right. What happened with Holly? Uh-oh, Holly. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Says your card is linked to another account. Do you have more than one account? I don't know. That's it, Mooney. That's a superpower. Okay, I am going to give away the print. So I'm going to pull up my random number selector. And I will share with you guys when I'm done so that you can see. Random number generator. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Now I want to pull up right. Let me try it again. I'm tired, so I'm doing something wrong. Number. There we go. That's what I want. So we're going to go between 1 and 50. And I will generate the number. And then I will go back to here. And wait, StreamYard. And I will be ready to share the screen, but I will not share it yet. Okay, so I got that sitting there ready to go. We're going to go with numbers between 1 and 50. Wait for me to say start or type in start. And it is for this print here, which is number 2 out of 100. From a painting that was called Keepers of the Sage. That was a 36 by 48 oil painting. And this is number 2 out of 100. And if you are not in the US and you want to win it and are willing to pay for the postage, that will definitely work. It is totally worth paying for the postage because, like I say, it's a very low number limited edition print. Okay, so I got that ready to go, and I'm going to type start. The rules are I'm going to put in a number between 1 and 50, and whoever comes closest without going over wins. And if there's a tie, then we do a tiebreaker between the people who died. Tied, not died, tied. So I'm going to type start. And I got to look at the number again so I can watch for it. Okay. All right. So we are ready. And like I said, it's a number between 1 and 50. So here we go. Hi, Bluefish. You must have been lurking. Okay, the numbers are slowing down. Does everybody have their number in? Hi, BCFR. Yeah, one number per person. I forgot to say that. That's one of the rules. Okay. I'm going to type stop. So if you haven't got your number in yet, put one down really quick. Okay. No, it's just whoever comes closest without going over. They don't have to hit it exactly. So that stop, and I'm going to share the screen to show you what number. Where are we at? Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Let me see if I shared it. Yep, there it is, number 36. And I do believe that Leah got number 35, and I think she was the closest. So I'm going to scroll back up really quick, but I'm pretty sure that Leah was the closest with 35. Dragonler got 34, so close. Yep, so Leah is the winner. Now, Leah, are you in Canada? So you need to email me your mailing address. Okay, Canada, yeah. So I'll find out. I'll get it packed up, and then I will check and see how much it's going to cost to mail it. I have no idea how much it's going to cost to mail it, but it shouldn't be too terribly bad. But email me your mailing address, and I'll get it ready and find out the cost. And like I said, it's worth paying for the mail for it because it's a low number, and it wouldn't be cheap if I was going to sell it. So yeah, congratulations. Bob makes me laugh. So yeah, congratulations, Leah. And it's 10:02, and I'm going to cut it at an hour tonight because I am like extremely tired tonight. So I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. Is that your first ever win? Well, congratulations. And like I say, email me your mailing address and I'll get it packed up and ready to send, and then I'll email you back how much it's going to cost, okay? I hate doing that. I would rather just send it, but I don't have deep pockets right now. So, yeah. Thank you, Kev. I do not. The original was sold. Like I said, the original was a 36 by 48 oil painting. And this is, I'll show Leah again. This is the last print that I have of this. All the other ones are sold. And like I said, it's number 2 out of 100, which is a pretty darn low number and worth a lot more. So there you guys go. That was the giveaway for tonight. And like I said, make sure you send me your mailing address, Leah. And good night, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in. And thank you for the super chats. Thanks, guys. And I will see you. I might do a stream Saturday night. If not, I'll for sure see you next Wednesday night. So good night, everybody. And good night, Yazzie.